starting off your 2020. Me, I'm just here having the husband work. I'll show you a little of what he's doing right now. So we've got this long fence here that is not wood, and you know that we foster dogs, and some of our dogs can fit through that. So what he is doing is he's putting like a tarp thing that we got from Lowe's up, so hopefully the dogs find it harder to escape. But other than that, let's see what the rest of the day holds. I hope your day is great.
More moments later.
I decided to spend my first day of the new year creating a vision board. Well, it's actually not a vision board, it is a vision montage. Well, basically what it is because I am a teacher and a mom, I don't have a lot of time that I stay still. So there's not going to be a lot of time where I'm going to be able to walk into a room and look at a beautiful poster of my vision. So instead, I always carry some sort of journal with me in my purse, in my teacher bag, in my diaper bag, anything like that. And I figured that this would be a better idea and more useful for me because of my busy lifestyle. So what I did, and what you are going to need in order to create something similar to the vision montage, if you'd like, and if it works for you, you're going to need a pair of scissors, glue stick, and Mod Podge. Mod Podge you can get from like Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I mean, Walmart might even have it in the craft section. But basically what this is going to do is it is going to go on top of this beautiful montage that I glued down. I cut out all these little pieces that meant something to me from a magazine, from several magazines, and then I glued them down. But what you're going to notice is that when you put it into a bag or when you put it into anywhere, your car, your little pieces are going to start to fold up like that. But if you use some Mod Podge and use like a sponge brush, you put it on top of this, a thin layer of it, it's going to look white, but it'll dry clear, and this will not be happening. I haven't done it to mine just yet because I just made it right now, and I didn't want to bore you guys with cutting out the pieces, so I glued the pieces on already. Plus for you. Let me talk a little bit about my pieces and what they mean to me, and then you can see what you can find that might mean something to you. So, and let's start up here. I've got a cute little penguin. I've always wanted to touch a penguin, and I know we can do that. I live in Texas, and I know somewhere in San Antonio by Corpus Christi, maybe in that area, there's this area where you can go and pay to touch penguins. So I'm going to do that this year because I keep putting it on my list of things to do, but it never happens. So I'm hoping that I can make my vision board help me manifest everything that is on here to come true. And I've done it previously, but not with this many goals. So we'll see if it happens, and I'll revisit it at the end of next year. Next thing that I have is celebrating 10 years. Me and my husband will be married 10 years this year. So remember that even though it is our 10th year, that we still need to work on that relationship every single day. So remember to celebrate each day. Let me see what else. Oh, these boxing gloves. I'm a very strong person, and I want to remember to stay strong because there's going to be times where people will not like the fact that you are strong, will not like the fact that you are confident, but don't let that ever change who you are. So remember to be strong, stand up for what you believe in, even if it's something that only you believe in and the majority really doesn't. It's your belief, and stand up for it. Let me see what else. Autism and adolescence. My son has autism, so I'm constantly writing about autism. I even have a Facebook page for autism called With Love Mommy, and it's basically about my son's journey with autism and little helpful hints here and there. You can learn more if you want to go check that out. Also, let's see, I really want to go to New York this year, so I'm thinking about taking the family and the kids to New York, maybe in the summer. I also need to spend more time on me. I spend a lot of time on other people, being a teacher, other people's kids, just working with others, that I really need to focus on me also, because in order for me to be the best that I can be as a teacher, mom, or a wife, I need to spend time on me. And that's hard. I think that's hard for a lot of women, but we'll work on that and we'll see how that goes. And hopefully this will remind me when I take it out to write in it. Um, okay, the big 4-0. Yes, I am turning 40. I'm turning 40 this year. I do not feel like I'm turning 40 at all. I feel like maybe I'm in my 20s, but a little bit more mature, I guess. But I'm turning 40, so I want it to be a special year. This is like the last year in my 30s. It's been amazing, and I just want to continue to make it great. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. Let's see down here, early bird. I want to work on being early, and I am early to work. I'm early to different things that we have going on. I like being early, but I mean, I'm not happy when I get up early. I'd rather sleep in like most of us. But once I get up, put on some 80s music and jam, I'm good to go. So I need to work on really waking up and being happy to be awake, being grateful to see the day when some people don't get to enjoy that. So really working on being that early bird, happy early bird. A star. I know a lot of people might think star, oh, she wants to be this famous person. No, I want to be a star in my life. That means that I want to be the best version of myself that I can be in every aspect. I want to grow. I want to be better than I was yesterday as a teacher, as a mom, as a wife, in all areas. I want to be a star, but not in comparison with others. So don't get it twisted. And let's see. Oh, there's a little picture here of this like tree, like really old tree. I want to take my kids maybe camping or to some sort of like national forest, maybe Yosemite. My family's in California. I live in Texas. Maybe we can visit while we're out there to some sort of park. Because right now all they've seen is cows and cattle and hay and farms out here in Texas. There's not that much to see. At least where I live, there isn't. Or I don't know about it yet. So if you do know something, let me know below. I'm in the Dallas area. If there's something super interesting around here that I just don't know about, let me know. Okay. Anyways, be daring, be dazzling, never be afraid. This kind of goes back to my little boxing gloves here. Never be afraid to be who you are. Oh, I have a picture of a countertop. The reason why I have that is I really want to redo my kitchen. And in my kitchen, not that it's old or anything, because it really isn't. We just bought this house not too long ago. I just don't like my countertops. My granite countertops are like a black color, and I want to go for something lighter. So this year, if all goes right, I'm going to get new countertops. Okay, anyways, let's see. The next thing is a little dog here. So the little dog, I foster dogs. I've had, what, 4, I think, maybe so far, 4 different foster dogs. I want to continue doing that, whether that means having them in my house or just helping getting them adopted. I want to continue doing that because it fills my heart with joy. And I mean, who doesn't like animals? Nobody that I know. And then let me see right here, make memories. Memories are so important. You can buy tons and tons of stuff, but you can never, I'm never going to be like, oh yeah, I really, really love that Barbie from when I was 6 years old. But when I think back to when I was 6 years old, the things that I recall are the memories. So make those memories for my family and my kids, because that's what's important, not the stuff you can buy. Right here, I need to read more. This is War and Peace. I'm not going to read that, but there are a lot of books that I do love to read. My favorite author is John Gordon. He has a lot of books on positivity and leadership. I have the books. I have 2 new books of his that I really need to read. Just finding that me time to read them is what I've been struggling with this past year. So this is my vision montage that I'm keeping on my journal. And then I will write in here any notes, anything that I need. And I did actually cut out a couple other things. Let me see, I'm gonna reach for them. So like this says right here, put it on this so you can see it. Smile like you mean it. So I really like this, but I ran out of room, and that'll happen when I make these little montages because these books are kind of small. It's not a spiral or anything. It's a composition book, so it's a little bit smaller, but I have the backside. So what I can do, and what I'm planning on doing, is I'm going to keep all these little papers that I cut out, and I'm going to revisit in 6 months, see what I have done, what I haven't done, and then on the back, I'm going to create another vision montage. Ooh. So I will have pretty much 6 months each side. We'll see how far I can get, and I will revisit, and we'll talk about it, and hopefully every single thing on here will be done, with the exception of maybe those countertops, because that's going to cost some money, and then the trip to California, because we're probably not going to do that till the summer anyways. Who knows? We'll see. I hope this helps you come up with some ideas that are helpful in your life in order for you to start manifesting your dreams, because it is possible to make anything you want come true as long as you put the effort into it. I'll see you next time. Bye.